I feel like I've allowed myself and my patience to be used, and I've allowed something I've worked very hard to sustain and sacrificed a lot to protect to be used and abused by people who have zero love for it. It's really crazy, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, Drop Kiwi Farms posted a Joshua Moon update. It's been a while since I've put a Joshua Moon update on the stream. What's he up to? Big low tax energy from the word I can't say on Twitch that runs this board. Low tax sat and watched his website turn into little fiefdoms he had no control over because he was too lazy to do anything about it. What you're seeing is the opposite. I've demodded all the mods for the board because at least one wants to create a splinter site. It's hard to trust people to take care of something that they don't like. I'll look into moderation later, but right now there's no point. I have put forward an enormous amount of effort. Oh my god. I need default sad music for this. I have put forward an enormous amount of effort to keep this site up and together for over a decade. It's hard to put into words exactly how much I've given up to try and give everyone a space to talk about people that might get suppressed or meddled with on any other platform. There's a reason why this site stays active despite Twitter and Discord existing, despite having an uptime of around 50% in 2023. It's very insulting how many of you just openly resent the forum. You very obviously hate me. You hate the few rules that I have in place, and even the mods jump at the opportunity to splinter the community. Usually the mods I pick are very motivated to grow and develop their interests on the site, so it's a painful realization that the people here are actively working against it. It's also a painful realization to see that even users who have been here for 6+ years don't really consider themselves a part of the broader community. It's just this board, and they post here because they hate one dude. It doesn't seem to be anything other than making sure that DSP is not happy. I feel like I've allowed myself and my patience to be used, and I've allowed something I've worked very hard to sustain and sacrificed a lot to protect to be used and abused by people who have zero love for it. It's really crazy, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy. I am very grateful for the new users from Fish Tank and BM. It's a breath of fresh air to see people who just want to watch trash TV on the internet and throw their popcorn at the screen together. It's so refreshing to see new users joining for areas of the site who are actually new users, and not just Pod of Greed or other retards joining and immediately posting in the DSP board to cause problems again. For the future, I'm debating what to do. My goal is still to give people who actually enjoy talking about lolcows a place to post. What I don't want is to continue to allow a clique of people openly hostile to myself and the rest of the site an autonomous zone to exploit my work. I did that to that man. 50% site uptime in 2023. And that was because of me and because of this community. Proud of all of you. Don't let the bastards get you. Don't worry about this. Throughout 2023, I felt like I just didn't talk about a lot of the stuff I wanted to talk about. And I'm happy to put it all out there in the world, to be back to where I want to be, to have the confidence to talk about stuff. Even though there are obviously consequences to saying what I want, like getting lol suits, like getting like gang stalked by retards on Kiwi Farms. But that's fine. That's all. That's what happens. That's just how it is. Whatever. You take the good with the bad.